quite a lot to go over. We'll see how we go, how long we can do this video. Cheers, Sunday. Well, really good weekend. Got to have an adventure, so I'm pretty stoked. It's got the rod here. Just going to put the wine down in a second. Just wanted to go through. Always get asked a lot of questions on the lure casting rods that I use. Now, there's obviously a trillion options out there. But I wanted to go through this one in particular that I'm holding. I'll just put this down, and why I think it's definitely come into its own, so to speak, especially this winter where it's been a bit harder locally to get out to the sort of some of the reefs that the areas are normally be able to sort of stand on. It's been quite challenging. So there you going. Happy Sunday. I'm going to put the wine down. Oh, very refreshing. Thank you, dear. So as I said, there's a lot of price points, with all fishing rods, and you don't need to spend a fortune. But what I've got this Sasson Spintex in the 7, 8, 9, 6, 10, 12. I really like that range. This Rapid Spin's a newer version that's come out. Another really great casting rod. I had this with me yesterday, so I've got the 11-foot heavy. And what I really like about this one is, the cast weights here for me, absolutely ideal for when I'm chasing tails. So 28 to 56 grams. So, and this is 11 foot. I normally throw 9 and 10 foot rods, probably my favorite size lengthwise in the rods to throw for, when I'm casting and throwing surface lures, stick baits, subsurface, sinking lures for tailor. But I found this year, so some of the local areas, I haven't been able to get out to the second. There's obviously a reef close by, but that reef that's a little bit further out, I haven't been able to actually get to those fish that have been holding on that second reef. So when I got this 11-foot Rapid Spin Zero from Assassin, and it's really come into its own. So I took it up the coast yesterday and had an absolute amazing session. Missed a lot of fish, dropped a lot of fish. And again, I'm going to go touch on that session over the next few days. And, I love using single hooks so I can release fish. But some of the lures, some of the hooks just weren't sharp. They weren't the right hooks, and definitely missed out on a lot of fish. But as I said, if you are looking at a lure casting rod, go and check out these Rapid Spins from Assassin. Really, really light. Got that long butt there as well. So really, really good for punching out those lures. Obviously comes in 2 pieces. But it's time now. How are we going? Happy Sunday. It's time now to put this rod away. But set it super light. As I said, really good casting weight range. And it's not going to break the bank. Obviously, they've got another rod that's come out that I'm looking at called the Affinity. That's the next spec up. It's a little bit more money. It's about $300 and something, that one. And obviously, Assassin's got the Amir as well. So there's lots and lots of options out there. But said I was very, very happy to take the 11-foot Rapid Spin up the coast. And as I said, lots of near misses, lots of hooked fish. The hooks that I had on some of those GT ice creams actually were old hooks, so nothing wrong with the actual hooks, but actually some of those hooks had actually hit reef and the barb had worn down. So I didn't really check the hooks. So I was pretty disappointed with myself. I think if I had some sharper singles or even trebles, if I wanted to keep more fish, would have been, probably a different session. But all in all, how you going? How are we? I'm not too sure what this means, so just give me a minute. I'll just go. There we go. All good. Very refreshing. But the boy was a bit upset, didn't take him yesterday. It just was really, really cold yesterday in town and up and down the coast. So I didn't take him. They actually went down this afternoon for a really quick look around the rocks locally, around Trigg, Hillary's, and then we headed down to Coastline. There's quite a lot of clean water, but really calm. And I'm really not liking these low tides at all. These low tides in the afternoon are absolutely killing my surface lure fun. There's just not enough water in a lot of these holes to actually hold the tailor. So I'm looking forward to when the tides change, and hopefully can get down in the afternoons as well as the mornings. Now, we've got a huge weekend coming up next weekend. We've got new moon, and I think it's going to be one of those new moons that's going to absolutely deliver. I've got a lot of high hopes for next weekend. We've got, at this stage, light easterly winds. We've got a morning high tide at 9 o'clock, so an incoming high tide after sunrise. We've got another high tide, so we've got double tides, new moon. I still think we need a little bit of bait to come back into the local area, so I'll be very mindful. I'm not too sure if I'll hit the beach personally. I will go have a good look around sort of Wednesday, Thursday. We've got tomorrow's another decent day to head out. We've still got winds that are variable. They're not too bad. It's going to give you an option, still go out and have a crack. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, a little bit iffy. Then again, carbon copy of this week. Friday next week, the winds just die right off. Swell drops off. So we'll have Friday, Saturday and Sunday over that new moon period to get out and have a hunt. So I think it's going to be really, really exciting times next weekend. Still some good mulloway up and down the coast. Someone I know himself nabbed himself one over 90 centimetres. It's a very, very healthy, nice fish. Lots of tailor now, as I said, coming through to August, and then as we head into September next month. September is a really good month for bigger greenbacks. So, those tailor in that 60 to 70 centimetre range, whether you're local or you're up and down the coast, you're going to find them. They're going to be ravenous. Some of them are going to be spawning, and they're going to be very, very hungry. So next month, I'm absolutely keen to go up and down the coast, throw some more lures. As I said, change some of these hooks out, get ready, get prepared. And as I said, I'll probably take the 11-foot rapid spin from Assassin again with me, just because it just helped with that casting distance. As I said, I'll take probably another 9 and 10-foot rod. I really want to try out those affinity rods as well. They look really nice as well. As I said, the poor little 5K reel, it's going to have to go in for some service. How you going there? Happy Sunday, David. How are we? How you going? Just having a little wine and a quick little chat, just touching over the weekend. Did a little bit of fishing, considering going for a drone tonight. I'm not too sure yet, but I have still got some herring that I caught yesterday, still not frozen, still in the fridge, fresh, so I might go and send them out tonight. I'm not too sure. See how I go. It was very, very low, the water levels just down the rock wall, so I'm just a little bit mindful of dropping out some bait to some of these inshore bombies as well. You're in Virginia, USA. Very cool. Very, very cool. I'm in Perth, Western Australia, just having a Sunday wine, and then probably go prep some fish for dinner, and then maybe get some rods and head down and have a quick little Sunday drone, because I still believe the fish do feed better on Sunday evenings and through the week. So you've got to be in it to win it. Without getting out, you're not going to catch anything. So might go and have a sneaky little session tonight once the kids are in bed, and just go and see if I can get myself a little snapper. It was pretty quiet locally, and again, that's to be expected. But you know what is floating around? 4:42 a.m. Well, we are 4:43 p.m. Here we go. We've got another one. I do enjoy this, though. Hang on a second. Time out. Off you go. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun putting people in time out that want to talk rubbish. But yeah, we got a lot of sambos around our reefy areas. So I've had two anglers over the weekend. One throwing a COD shiver stick, hooked a sambo, and it just headed west and got spooled. And another one setting out a fresh bait of mullet around some reef as well. And locally hooked a sambo, and again headed straight west, and had to lock up because it was not going to turn back. Not a shark, not a bite off, definitely a sambo. So this time of year, you will get sambos that come right in off these local reefs. So if you are soaking baits, throwing stick baits, be very, don't be surprised if a big sambo comes up and has a crack. So it's that time of year, it's to be expected. But said there's plenty of opportunities. I think next weekend, if you've got some time off, definitely put some time out in the water. So as we go through the week next week, we'll look at what the barometer's doing, what the local weather's doing, what the weed. They said the beach was clean this afternoon. I was very, very surprised that the beach was so clean. I was expecting to see a lot more weed. Where I we could pretty much mainly only do top water lures because the weed was so thick. Even on the top water, if we pause the lure too much, that it would actually catch a weed and pull the lure down. And obviously, as you know, the line gets on the braid with the weed, I should say, and just ends in tears. So it was a challenge, but super rewarding to persist. And I got the fish of the session, so I'm pretty happy with that. What's this one? Lots of people being silly today. That's okay. I'm enjoying the timeout button though. It's very, very fun. Must be a lot of bored people out there with nothing better to do than speak nonsense. Yes, indeed. But so if you head out this weekend, let us know how you went. I said I've finally got some camera gear down over the weekend, so now just waiting to get some time and try to put a couple of videos together. I'll be looking forward to getting them out. I know one of the amazing anglers I was with already got his video out, so he was very quick to get that out, so that was really cool. You can check out Peter from Lance and Peter Fullerton. Check out his channel. He's doing really good things. He's obviously sharing his passion and trying to educate people on all aspects of fishing, including the dew fish and demersal fishing. So if you can, go check out his channel. We have Brendan from On Point Adventures come down on the quad. That was really cool. He came down and said a quick hello, but he had to shoot off. So hopefully over the next couple of weeks, probably even into next month, as we said, September's a really, really one of my favourite months for chasing larger tailor and lures. We'll all meet up and have another bit of a session, a bit of banter, a few laughs. That's what it's really all about. It's just getting out, having a crack. You're not going to catch anything, sitting at home. And again, touching on the Women's National Fishing League and the Australia's very happy to go and find some herring. And the herring were thick. I was really, really quite impressed because I have gone to this area before and struggled to find the herring at times. And I think I got there about 5:30 in the morning before we were going to drive on the beach, and I just quickly grabbed a little 7-foot light outfit, 1 to 3 kilo, and just threw a little 2.5-inch slim swims from Z-Man on a 1/4-inch jig head, I think size 1 hook. And I think it was literally first cast, and I think I nabbed 15 or so herring. I donated a few. Peter, I think you're out now droning with some snappers, so I wish you well with those fresh herring. But yeah, really good to get some points for the national comp, and hopefully get the kids out in the coming weeks as well, because they've got to get some points on the board and hopefully keep Team WA in the running. But so we haven't got many anglers. So if you are in Australia, how you going? What wine is this? This is a Sauv Blanc, I believe. I'm not too sure what the brand is. I think my wife got this, but it's quite nice. It's just a Sauv Blanc. Very light, not very heavy, not very fruity, very easy to drink. As you can see, the glass is almost empty. I might go and get a top up in a sec actually, because it's quite nice. I don't mind a little bit of white wine. It's a little, I think it's a Sauv SB, Sauv Blanc, and not very sweet, not very fruity, just quite refreshing, quite easy to drink. So as I said, my glass is empty. But yeah, there was a lot of herring up the coast. That was really good. So managed to accumulate some points for the Women's National Fishing League comp, which is really cool. And then obviously went out on the beach. The weed was challenging. We had to keep moving spots, and persistence really. I think it's worldwide. I'll get the bottle in a second, because I'm probably going to go have another sip. I'll just go get the bottle. Hang on a sec. I'll get the bottle and I'll see if there's any left. I will let you know in a second. Give me a second. Is that wine finished? This one is, how you going? This one is a Brooklyn Valley. It's actually from our state, WA. I'm pretty sure you could probably look it up online. So that's it there, Brooklyn Valley, and it is a SSB 2024 from our wine region. I'm going to have a little sneaky sip if you don't mind. Just another little sneaky sip before I jump off. That's it, just a tiny bit. But yeah, I reckon you could look it up and you could grab yourself a bottle of that. It's quite nice. It's not very strong, yeah. It's nice SSB. Is it pricey? No, I think it's like, I don't know, like maybe $12. It's not too expensive. It's quite nice. It's quite a nice drop though. Let's put a little bit of ice in the ice cube in the glass just to chill it. But I say, if you've had good weekend of the water, let us know. I was really quiet. Like was I surprised? Probably not locally. Would I have fished the beaches in Perth? No, probably not this weekend. I probably would have avoided the beach this weekend. I just don't think there's enough happening. I think it's just, I say this every year, but we are definitely in a transitional stage. There's just the crossover of, seasons. Obviously, we've got our last couple of weeks of winter. Thank goodness. I love spring. Like spring for me, you can still catch quality mulloway, larger tailor, herring for days. The flathead will start getting, more active, not just only in the river, but off the beaches. We'll get herring, we'll get sand whiting. We'll have so many more opportunities. You can get the kids down. You can spin in the morning before work. I'm just reading this. Oh, what's the name again? Hang on a sec. It is Verse1. So VERSE1 Brooklyn Valley SSB. I know that's backwards, but yeah, VERSE1. Give it a crack. From WA, from our wine region. We have an amazing wine. Well, we have many wine regions, as well as South Australia, but we've got a really good one in Mark River and a really good one in the Swan Valley. Oh, cool. Thanks for that. Cheers. I think it's just nice to have a chat, have a little drink. I'm just going to go and fillet some fish up now for the kids, which will be good. And then I might head down and have a quick drone tonight, I think, before the sun goes down. I've got some herring still, so I'll probably go and take some of them down and throw them out and see if we can find another snapper. We've done all right this year on the snapper. Like, there's been quite a few, obviously, in the storms, but you can definitely catch snapper before and after storms, or, when you've got that barometer either rising or decreasing. But as I was saying, spring is coming, and, like, honestly, if you are local to Perth, Western Australia, please get your kids down the beach, get them on the rock walls. Spring is the best time to go fishing. It's the best time to teach people. I don't know what that means. That's weird. Hang on a sec. You can go in a 24-hour one. I don't know what that means. Random. But yeah, spring, honestly, it's such a good time. Yeah, it's it gets warmer. Tell me a joke. You can try and tell me a joke. I mean, I've got the timeout button, so you're getting pre-warned, but you can definitely tell me a joke if you wish. We'll see. If you wish, otherwise, as I said, I've put about 5 people in a timeout. It's quite exciting, actually. I do enjoy that timeout button. I don't know, they kids keep coming back and for more. Oh, all right, you're off too, mate. I don't know why they do it. Are people that bored that they have to just jump onto any content creators live or videos and just talk shit? I just don't get it. What's the point? What are you missing in your own life to feel the need to talk so much shit? I don't get it. As I said, anyone that's jumped on the channel, thank you very much. I will do my very best to get my video out. Like, I love doing my live content for me, whether it's on YouTube or it's on Facebook. So I'm trying to shift to do some longer form videos. I have no idea what I'm doing. Hopefully I got a little bit of footage from yesterday. I know Peter's video is out this morning, and I think he did a great job. I was yapping a little bit in his video, so I do apologise, Peter. I just got a little bit excited. Geez, I missed some fish yesterday. I pulled so many hooks. So, yeah, definitely need to change some hooks on some lures. Going to go get some more lures as well next week from Tucker West, Osborne Park. Very, very excited. New moon next weekend. Please, 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 if I can ask any locals, please make some time to get out. Please message me if you need to. But I think next weekend is going to go off. I'm going to work Saturday. I'm going to try to get somewhere Saturday morning for a quick spin. Chase some table at incoming tide. Probably fish Saturday night. Fish Sunday somewhere. I really want to make the most. New moon. I just think because we had such a flop with the lead up to the full moon, and then this weekend, as I said, locally it was really quiet. Even up the coast, we put in so many hours to find those fish. We spooked some schools. We had to drive away, come back. We put a lot of time in to find those fish. It wasn't just. I mean, I know Peter, you got one in the first cast, which was I was still putting my rod together, and Peter's like, I'm on. That was really cool. He got one on the first cast. And then that school they just moved on. So, you know, it's not always as easy as it looks, but we did definitely do the miles. We got the smiles, got the fish of the day, Peter. So thank you for persisting. And he wanted to go, and I said, Peter, just let me have a few more casts, just a few more casts. Anyone that knows me knows that when I say last cast, that's usually another hour and I'm still casting. But said new moon next weekend. If you're not on Facebook, jump on, check out my Facebook page. I'll be doing, you know, updates where I can, sharing my passion, spreading positivity and joy. And the last thing I want to leave you legends with is we've got the Perth Boat Show next month. It's coming it's creeping up on us. So please, if you can, get down to the Perth Boat Show at the Convention Centre next September. Promos, you'll see a lot more videos, a lot more posting, tagging from all the other creators. Here we go, another one. This is interesting. These comments are interesting. Oh wow, they're really coming at me now, aren't they? Wow, why do you need what do they get? Oh, cool. How you going, T Julia? I'm not too sure, mate. I might get back to you with a message. Sorry, I was just putting about 5 people in a timeout. I don't know. People are just bored. They're coming at me. I enjoy the banter, but you know, to a degree, obviously. I'm just going to take this bottle of wine back, then I'm going to leave it there. Go in the kitchen, chop up some fish for dinner. Get ready for the big week. But so with new moon next weekend, like just don't. I reckon it's got to go off. It has to surely. Got spring coming. It's a lot to look forward to. I'm very, very excited. Worn out, obviously, but really, really excited to get out and fish and catch up with some more people. It's been a great time yesterday catching up with some gun anglers in my eyes, some absolute gun anglers. Brendan from On Point, Peter from Fullerton Fishing. So, you know, just to name a few. So really keen to get up again, which I'm sure we'll in the coming weeks, months, hopefully. But September's a really, really good month to chase larger tailor. Well, I'm worn out doing those timeouts. That's like 10 people I've put in the timeouts. It's just, I just don't see the need. I really don't. But if you have headed out this weekend, found some fish, please let me know. As I said, check out the Facebook page as well. If you're on Facebook, look up my name. I'm on there. You'll see me. As I said, just want to share the passion. Here we go. What do we got? Oh, here we go. Wow, this is interesting. Maybe I should take pictures of these comments before I put time out. They're interesting. That is interesting. I wonder I reckon if I sat here for a whole night, which I have no time to do, how many random comments would I receive? I reckon I'd receive quite a few. Right, I'm just going to take this bottle back and then I'll sign off for the evening. Oh, wow. They're really... You guys must live very sad lives. That's very sad. Very, very sad. Just random idiots. No, I'm going to sign it off. Quick, come on. It's still going. Hurry up. I jump in. I just got my boy here. There you go.
Ew.
He wants to say hello. I'm just packing up some tackle. Yes, Jay, what do you want to say?
Nothing.
You don't want to say anything. You haven't even got a fish this weekend. How do you feel? You haven't got a fish this weekend.
Because you haven't let me come down.
How you going there, Jay? Happy Sunday. We're just about to sign off. Jed's whinging that I didn't take him with me yesterday. I told him it was too cold. Told him that spring is coming. I said new moon's this weekend. I said we'll make some time. But Sir Jed next to me is having a bit of a sook. because he hasn't caught a fish, and he's involved with the Shimano Minnows Junior Comp, which is run for the Women's National Fishing League. And Jed, you have not scored any points. You've not caught any fish. I know you both have been fishing. I'm not too impressed, to be honest, that you haven't fished. Hey?
Yes.
All right, we're signing out. I think we might sign out for today. We've done 25 minutes. We've put it up. I think I put 12 people in a timeout today, so that was pretty exciting. Yes, 12 people. Because there's no need to, I don't know why people need to jump on and just talk random nonsense. It doesn't make any sense.
Who was that person that said
the joke? Yeah, I don't know. I put them in a. I can't. Can I? I can go back. I put them in a timeout, but you can't see their messages now.
Oh.
They're gone. That's okay. All right. As I said, if you watched, thank you very much. Just jumping on to say a quick hello. Hopefully, we'll have my first video for a very long time out next week with a bit of help from my beautiful wife. She's going to help me edit that one and put a little clip together. As I said, it's really not my background. I like the short form and the live content, and obviously my posting with my updates and my fishing thoughts. Let me see. What dogs? What dogs? What dogs you want to see?
He wants to see Charlie.
What dogs are we referring to? Alone? I'm a bit confused. I'm just about to sign off.
I think he means Charlie.
What dogs are we referring to? I'm very confused.
I can bring Charlie in.
You're not bringing Charlie in. He doesn't need to come in.
Yeah, he does.
I'm not too sure. All right, I think we'll sign off, will we? Will we sign off? We've got to cut that fish up anyway. Hey? And you've got to go fishing, mate. You've got to get some fish on the board for your comp. And there's not many good days until the weekend as well. New moon next weekend, high tide Saturday morning, light winds, and Saturday night looks alright. I might go for a drone tonight, Jed. Chase a pinky.
Can I come?
No, it's a school night tomorrow. You got school night. You got school tomorrow. You cannot come tomorrow.
Can I come on the weekend?
On the weekend, we'll have to. What are we going to do this weekend? Where are we going to go? That's the question, Jed.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I still don't reckon the beaches are worth a crack locally. I think it's rock walls. I think it's somewhere with some structure. I just don't think the beaches are going to hold any bait.
Why?
Because I don't know. Like, if you could answer that question where the bait is, I would be absolutely. That would save me a lot of time trying to find the bait. Where is the bait? Where is the bait, Jed?
I do not know.
Well, if you find the bait, then we can find the fish.
If you find the bait, we can find the fish.
Oh no, you find the bait and I'll find the fish. Hey,
I find the fish, you find the bait, mate. You know all the fishing stuff. I don't.
You find the bait. Where's Charlie? Oh, go and get him. She wants to see. All right. We'll get Charlie before we jump off. Hang on a sec. Quickly. We're bringing the dog up. We'll get the dog. Hang on a sec. Before we jump off. We will do that. Let's go. Yeah, boy. I'm pumped, eh? Yeah, no, Jed's getting the dog. Hang on a sec. Because I'm actually in the bedroom, not the... Hang on, let it go. Come here, buddy. Hang on. No, you got to bring me. Just grab him. Come here, Charles. Hang on, Charles. Come up here. Come here, Bubba. Come here. Hang on. I've got to pick him up. Come here, boy.
Scared.
He's all right. Oh, mate, you're heavy, boy.
He's heavy.
Oh, hang on. Oh, here we go. There's Charlie, boy.
Yay.
There you go.
Yay.
All right, do we want to...
You beautiful.
There's Charlie. Let's go. There's Charlie, boy. There's Mr. Charles. Yeah, he's not the happiest with me either. So Jed's giving me crap, and Charlie's giving me crap for not taking him yesterday.
Yeah.
So I'll have to take them both out next week. There's Charlie, boy.
What's that chunky boy?
No, that's a chunky boy. Yeah, he's being a bit of a sort. You're okay. He's not a hugger. Charlie's not a hugger, eh?
He's not a hugger, mate. He's a big fat
He's not a hugger?
No.
Shh, just be gentle. You stink too, bud.
I do not.
No, the dog. You need to have a wash. All right, Charlie boy.
I'm scared.
All right, so there he is.
You never go away.
All right, off you go.
Go, big wolf.
All right.
Go.
He's off. He wants to go fishing, but we're not going. Well, we might take it tonight, Charles. Might go with you. Oh yes, they both stink. Absolutely, I agree. He hasn't had it. He stinks. He's a boy, and the dog stinks. But that's life. You roll with it. You do roll with it. As I said, thanks for jumping on, anyone. Just a little bit of fishing talk. I'm gonna dive right in this week. Oh, wow.
Where is this? Penny.
Oh, that's not very nice. You had it I reckon you're being a bit polite. I've got my boy here, so I can't use profanities, but yeah, okay, that's horrible, Penny. Maybe we'll talk off camera. That's horrible. All right. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Penny. My mustache. Well, let's just quickly touch on the mustache. So I've only had a mustache probably for the last maybe a year.
Yeah.
I've always had facial hair here. My wife loves the mustache, so that is why I have a mustache. So yeah, so I like my mustache. I probably keep it now, but I used to just have full facial hair, but now I've just got the mo. And yeah, my wife is happy with that. So you can hear the dog. Jed, that's enough, please. The dog and Jed are punching on. So we're going to sign off. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for the support. As I said, I'm hoping, Jed, to get that video out next week with Mum's
Someone
help.
said, "Are you British?"
Am I British? No, I'm Aussie. I'm Aussie. Penny is going through some stuff. Yeah, 100% alone. Charlie, can you stop licking my feet?
Stop it.
That is very off-putting. Right, Jed, we're going to go cut some fish up, have some dinner. We've got some tailor. We've got a few herring. So it should be good.
Same thing.
Oh, cool, Joe. Very cool. Very cool.
People keep commenting now.
Well, they come and go. It's all good. What have you got in your
I
pocket?
don't know why
Put
that
that in
came
the bin.
from.
You are a clown. You are an absolute clown.
Don't go bye.
I'm going to go because we've got to cook dinner.
But I want to say bye to them.
Queenslanders, how you going, Cruz? All right, quickly put that in the bin and then you can come back and say goodbye. Jed's just going to come and sign off and then we're going to go. How you going, Cruz? How are you, mate? We're going to jump off. Thanks for joining the live, but we're going to jump off. As I said, you too, Joe. If you are local to Perth, WA, it is time to get excited. It is time to dust off those fishing rods and put a lot of time, a lot of energy to next weekend, New Moon. I cannot see it not producing fish. It's all about where to fish, when to fish. We're going to touch on that. Jump on the Facebook page. Click that, hit that follow button.
Yes.
And follow us along our journey. And we will hopefully inspire, motivate, and share our passion with you there. And as I said, hoping to get out our latest video. Queenslander, look, she's a passionate Queenslander. She's like, Queenslander, let's go! And we're hoping to get our latest video out. We haven't done any filming for a very long time, so it hopefully will put a nice little episode up next week. It was a great little session, challenging session, but super rewarding. But as I said, local Perth, West Australians, get your gear ready. Let's go next weekend, New Moon. Sure, it's going to produce. We've got spring coming. It's only going to get better. And as I said, thank you all for watching. Really greatly appreciate it. We're going to go cut up some fish, Jed.
Yes.
Sign off.
I can't walk now.
You can't walk now. Oh, goodness, Jed. You are out of control. All right, we're going to sign off. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for support. As I said, we're going to really dive, go in, all in this weekend. Because it is New Moon, and it's the last New Moon of winter. Something's got to be out there. Something's going to take my lure, Jed. We've got to get out there, get some tight lines, and let's go, Jetty boy. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. Happy Sunday evening. It's time to eat some
I don't know
fish.
about that, mate.
You don't know about it? Yes, we're going to have some fish now. And then I'm going to go chase a pink snapper.
I think, wait, no, never mind.
What's that?
I thought someone...
You don't know what's going on. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you later. And stay tuned. We'll get this video out next week, hopefully. And yes, as I said, we'll have the cameras out more often now so we can capture some cool stuff. And as I said, New Moon, I can't say enough. Let's go, New Moon. Get the dogs, Judy. We need to get some dogs.
Woo! No.
Yeah?
Let me in the video.
No, you're not in the video.
Mate.
All right, thanks for watching.
Bye. See you later. Bye.
See ya.